guys, and welcome back to this segment on our channel called Answering Your Most Google Medical Questions by Hadi Gastro, and today's video is a super interesting one. So let's get started. So in today's video, we'll be exploring the question, what do you need to know about date rape drugs? So date rape drugs are substances that make it easier for someone to rape or sexually assault another person. These drugs affect the victim very quickly and cause them to become very weak, confused, and even pass out at times. In the majority of cases, these victims do not even remember what happened to them while they were drugged. And in severe cases, these date rape drugs may also cause seizures in the victim and sometimes even death. Date rape drugs are usually odorless and colorless and can easily be slipped into someone's drink. These drugs are particularly dangerous when combined with alcohol as well. Statistics show us that 90% of all campus rapes occur when alcohol has been used either by the assailant or the victim, and as many as 70% of college students admit to having engaged in sexual activity primarily as the result of being under the influence of alcohol, or to having sex that they wouldn't have had if they had been sober. Some common types of date rape drugs include GHB, which is also commonly known as gamma hydroxybutyric acid, Rohypnol, which is flunitrazepam, Ketamine, MDMA, which is methylene dioxymethamphetamine, and alcohol, as well as any drug including marijuana, cocaine, antidepressant drugs, tranquilizers, or sleeping pills that can overpower a victim or make them not remember an assault. So let's explore the top 5 a little more closely. So GHB, which is also commonly known as gamma hydroxybutyric acid, has many street names including Easy Lay, Georgia Homeboy, Liquid X, Liquid Ecstasy, Liquid E, Grievous Bodily Harm, Gib, G-Rific, Scoop, Soap, Salty Water, Organic Quaalude, or Fantasy. GHB is usually used in its liquid form so that it can be easily mixed with other liquids. It may also come in its powdered form, and neither form has any smell or taste. GHB produces drowsiness, dizziness, nausea, unconsciousness, seizures, severe respiratory depression, and even a coma in some of its victims. And an overdose of GHB can occur quickly and can also be fatal. Rohypnol, which is commonly known as flunitrazepam. So this drug is a strong benzodiazepine, which is a class of tranquilizers, and is also known as Mexican Valium, Circles, Roofies, La Rocha, Roche, R2, Rope, and the Forget-Me pill. This drug causes the victim to feel intoxicated, experience slurred speech, impaired judgment, and have a difficulty in walking. The effects are often felt within 10 minutes and can last up to 8 hours, and Rohypnol can also cause deep sedation, respiratory distress, and blackouts that can last up to 24 hours. The drug used to come as a white tablet that did not have a smell or a taste, but now drug companies are making it as a light green pill with a blue core, so if someone puts it in a clear drink, the liquid turns blue, alerting the victim that they may be getting drugged. Ketamine. So ketamine is also known as Special K, Cat Valium, or Kit Kat, and is another drug that is used at many parties, raves, and nightclubs. As a powder, the drug is easily smoked or snorted, but as a readily available clear liquid, it is often slipped unnoticed into drinks. The drug is highly versatile and may also be injected or swallowed in a pill form too. Ketamine usually tastes bitter and unpleasant, so there's a higher chance of the victim realizing their drink has been spiked in a potential date rape situation. The drug causes the victim to feel dreamlike and detached, relaxed, happy, confused, nauseated, and have limited awareness of their surrounding environment. In very high doses, the drug may also cause respiratory depression, apnea, and even death. MDMA, or methylene dioxymethamphetamine, which is commonly known as ecstasy. So ecstasy, X-M-E, beans, clarity, Adam, lover speed, and the hug drug, also commonly known as MDMA, is usually sold as small tablets of variable colors imprinted with popular icons or words but can come in powdered form too. The pills are usually swallowed, and the powdered form is usually rubbed or dabbed into the user's gums, and they both taste bitter and unpleasant. The effects on the victim include an impaired judgment, a false sense of affection, confusion, depression, psychosis, and even convulsions and death in some individuals. Alcohol. So experts say that alcohol is used much more often in date rapes than any other drugs, and the social acceptance and accessibility of alcohol seems to reduce its recognition as a potential date rape drug, but approximately 43% of sexual assault events involve alcohol use by the victim, and 69% involved alcohol use by the perpetrator. Consuming alcohol leads to poor judgment, a trouble concentrating, a loss of coordination, and a loss of critical judgment, and passing out too. Other drugs? So there are several classes of non-narcotic drugs that have also come into extensive use as sleeping aids, sedative hypnotics, energizers, mood elevators, stimulants, and tranquilizers, which can also be used as a potential date rape drug. The barbiturates, cocaine, amphetamines, tranquilizers, cannabis, opiates, and sleeping pills are also commonly used to facilitate date rape because they have sedative hypnotic effects that can cause the user to lose inhibitions, to be more submissive, and to ultimately lose consciousness. So how can you avoid date rape drugs? So a few tips can help you keep safe when you're out. Number 1 is pour your own drinks. Number 2 is avoid open containers that could be spiked, like punch bowls. Number 3 is don't accept drinks from any other people. Number 4 is to keep control of your drink at all times and carry it around yourself, even if you have to take it with you to the bathroom. Number 5 is not to drink anything that tastes strange. Number 6 is to stick closely with your friends. And number 7 is to trust your instinct. If you feel uncomfortable, leave. And if you feel like you are in a dangerous situation or that you are being pressured, you're probably right, and you need to respond. So make sure you keep yourself safe and avoid a potential date rape situation. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you found the presentation very interesting and informative. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And please make sure to turn on your bell notifications so you'll be notified every time we have a new upload. If you would like to help us make better videos and content, you can also donate to us via PayPal. Take care, and thanks for joining me today as I explored the basics of date rape drugs.